Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Vivian. So today I want to make a tutorial on how to draft a princess dart bustier. Okay, so if you're ready for this tutorial, let's get started.
So to draft our princess dart bustier, we need to know how to draft a basic bodice pattern. Okay, so I've given a tutorial on that. So this is the tutorial on how to draft a basic bodice pattern. I'll be leaving a link to that video in the description box below, so do check it out. It is very necessary. So I have marked out my vertical measurements. Okay, so when you check the video on how to make basic bodice, you understand, but let me still explain it to you. So I drew a line at the top. This is the shoulder line. Okay, so from this shoulder line I inserted my vertical measurement. That is the bust. This is the bust point, the under bust, the waist, then the hip and hem allowance. Okay, then at this shoulder line I marked my shoulder. Okay, my shoulder measurement, which is 15 divided by 2, 7.5. Okay, then I added half inch because we'll be joining the sleeve at the shoulder part. Okay, so I added half inch for that. Then our shoulders are not straight, the human shoulders are not straight, so I came down by 1 inch. Okay, from this shoulder point I just came down by 1 inch. Then at this point I also took my neck measurement, that is the neckline measurement, which is 3 for standard. Okay, but you can take any wideness you want for your neck, but the standard is 3 inches. So I took my neck measurement there, then I came down by 4 inches, then I have my neckline. Okay, then from that shoulder, the 1 inch we came down from the shoulder point, you draw a line connecting it to the neck width. So this is our shoulder slant. Okay, good. So from that shoulder slant I took my armhole measurement. So I explained that in the basic bodice tutorial. So this is the formula to get the armhole length. The bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5. Okay, so I got 7.5. The 7.5 is what I measured from this shoulder slant, okay, to this point. That is a 7.5. Then I extended the line to this side. Then on this line I took my bust measurement, which is 9 inches. Okay, the bust measurement is 36 divided by 4 because the paper is on fold and we are working on quarter part of the paper, that is the front. Okay, folded it into 2. That is when we will be dividing the horizontal measurement by 4. So that is why I divided my bust measurement by 4. I got 9. Then I added half inch, okay, for ease at the armpit area. So I have 9.5 inches there. Okay, so that is where I'll connect my armhole curve. Okay, then when this at this armhole line I took the midpoint, then came in by 1 inch. Okay, then I connected. So you see all this in the basic bodice tutorial. Okay, then now let's go into our princess dart proper. Okay, now I'll be measuring this armhole line. Okay, just measure it from this point. Just measure. This is for us to get the midpoint. Okay, so measuring it I have 9.5. okay, so this 9.5 I will get the midpoint by just folding my tape. Okay, so this is the midpoint. So I'm now going to insert it here. So the midpoint is here. Okay, so this is it. Now from this midpoint, I will take 1 inch by this side and 1 inch by this other side. So I'll just place my tape like this. I'll mark 1 inch here and 1 inch here. Okay, then we'll come to this side. At this part, we'll take our bust span measurement. So the bust span is from one nipple to the other. Okay, that is nipple to nipple. So my bust span is 8 inches divided by 2, that is 4 inches. Then I'll add half inch. Okay, that half inch is for joining. So that by the time you join the dart, you'll get the exact 8. So I'll take 4.5. Okay, at this bust point, I'll mark 4.5. At the under bust, I'll mark 4.5 all the way down. Okay, all the way down to the hip. So that is it. Then I'll connect the points with a line. So just connect. So this is it. Okay, then at this bust point, I'll come up by 1 inch. Okay, that is the point, and also come down by 1 inch. Okay, this is it here. Then at the under bust, I'll place my tape like this. Then I'll mark 1 inch outside and 1 inch inside. That is at the under bust. Okay, but in the basic bodice, it was from the waist we took that we marked our that deviation. But here we are marking it at the under bust because we are drafting Princess Dart Bustier. So we will be connecting these points all the way down. Okay, so to make it easy, you can mark the 1 inch all the way down to the hip like so. Then we'll connect. So just connect it like this. Connect. So while the video is going on, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on that subscribe button, okay, and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. So do subscribe so that you'll be part of this wonderful family. Okay, so I'll be connecting my darts. Okay, so now this darts measurements, it differs, it depends on what you want. So I prefer to take 1 inch on this side and 1 inch on this side. This is for average size. Okay, if you want your princess dart to be well curved or very curved, you can take about 1.5. Okay, but if you want it not too curved, you can also take half inch. It depends on what you want. Okay, so just watch and you see what you will get. So now this is the dart at this point. Then at this armhole area, we are also going to connect to these points. Okay, so first of all, you connect the center point to this. Then you connect this one. So you also connect this. So do hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any tutorial. Okay, so now this is the area where we'll have our bust. So we're going to make a curve there. Okay, connecting this point to this point. So I'll place my French curve. Okay, so make sure you place it where we don't want sharp edge. So you just connect like so. From this part, you connect to these points. Okay, so you can see that you can just smoothen it up at this point. Okay, that is it. So you can see our princess dart has already formed. Okay, so at this point too, you can smoothen it out. You don't want it sharp. Okay, so that is it. So when you cut it, you just smoothen it out. Okay, that is it. Then at this point, by the time we cut, our armhole will become short at this point. So this measurement we took here, we'll replace it at this point. So what we took there was 2 inches. That is 1 inch at this side and 1 inch at this side. So we'll replace it. We'll just place our tape from here. Okay, and would mark the 2 inches. Just extend it. Just extend. Okay. Now we'll also replace the 2 inches at this part also, because we will be short of it too if you don't replace it. So just replace the 2 inches also at this part. So now we'll have a new armhole at that part. So just connect it. Just connect. So the essence of doing this is, by the time you join it, everything will be equal. If you don't extend this armhole, by the time you join, if you're joining from the up, it will be short at the down part. Okay, one side will be longer than the other. And if you're joining from the down, by the time you get to this point, it will not rhyme. Okay, it will not align. So that is why you need to extend this armhole. So everything is okay now. Then we'll also extend our shoulder slants. Okay, because by the time we are joining at the shoulder, we need that seam allowance. So we would extend this so that after joining, we'll still have our normal armhole without it becoming short and without the neck line going up. Okay, so we'll extend this by 1/2 inch. Then so I would place my tape from here. Just mark 1/2 inch upward at each point of the shoulder slope or shoulder slant. Just mark 1/2 inch up. Okay, then I'll connect the line. So just connect like so. Okay, so by the time you draw the line, you also connect it to this, and you connect to this. So this is just our seam allowance to join at the shoulder part. Okay, so that is it for that. Now I would insert my horizontal measurements. Okay, so I've taken my bust measurement at this point, so that will also cover up for this. So what I will do is just to add my sewing allowance. Okay, so I'll add 2 inches. I prefer to have excess than to have shortage, so I'll add 2 inches sewing allowance. So this would also work for the bust, so no need of measuring that again. Then for the under bust measurement is 32 inches. Okay, so 32 divided by 4, that is 8 inches. So I'll take the 8 inches. First of all, I'll just mark the 8 inches. This is it. Then I'll have to replace this dart. Okay, if you don't replace it, by the time you join, you know you're taking away 2 inches. By the time you join it, you have shortage. So this 2 inches dart, I would replace it here. Okay, this is it. Then I'll add my 2 inches sewing allowance, and this is it. Okay, so I mark that. At the waist, okay, I would also take my waist measurement, which is 34 divided by 4, that is 8.5 inches. So just mark the 8.5 inches, replace your 2 inches dart, add 2 inches sewing allowance, and this is it. At the waist, at the hip area, I'll do the same thing. So now I extended my dart up to my hip. This is because I'm making a princess dart. I want it to be well curved and well shaped. Okay, so that is why my dart has extended to this side. Now my hip measurement is 39 inches. Divide by 4, that is 9.75. So I'll take that to be 10. Add my 2 inches dart, okay, and my 2 inches sewing allowance. So this is it. Now something to know how you fold your fabric or your paper, what you do is just take all the highest circumference, which is the hip, okay, then you add at least 4 to 5 inches allowance. Okay, that is the guide to know how to fold your fabric so that you don't have excess or wastage. Okay, so the hip measurement is the largest or the highest measurement in this case. Then I would take that hip measurement, add about 4 to 5 inches allowance. So that will give me a guide on how to fold my paper. So by the time I cut, I won't have wastage, and you can see that here. So I will be connecting these points. Okay, you can use your ruler to connect, but make sure you have the points well connected. Okay, so like I said in my basic bodice tutorial, all body shapes are not the same. So all basic bodice pattern would not be the same. You won't have the same shape, okay, because some people have hourglass shape, some have apple shape and all that. So your basic bodice pattern will come out depending on the shape of the individual. So just connect like so. Okay, so we have it there. Then this side, you just blend it a little. You don't want sharp edge there, and we have it. So this is our princess dart bustier. So I'll be cutting it out. And you will see what we have there. Okay, so remember at this down part you need your seam allowance, so I've added that. Okay, so this is the seam allowance and the full length of the blouse. So there's something else. If you want to make a peplum, if this princess dart bustier was to be a peplum blouse, this is where you will stop. Okay, you will stop at this waist area. This is where you draft your princess dart to. That is, you stop at this side so that the rest will be the peplum you would attach. Okay, but this is a full length blouse, straight blouse, so that is why I've extended it to the hip. Okay, then if you're making a full length blouse and you want that curve at this part, there's this curve you will have at the blouse. Okay, the down part of the blouse. So how to do that is you measure 3 inches upward from here. Okay, you take 3 inches. Some people take 2, depending on how you want it to be, how curvy you want it to be. Then you take 3 inches also here. Then you just connect it. So by the time you connect it, you have that shape. Okay, so I'm not connecting this one because wrapper will be tied on this blouse, so don't need that curve at that part. So the next thing now is just to cut it out. Okay, so cut out. So now I'll cut out this part like this. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any tutorial. Okay, do hit that subscribe button below so that you'll be part of this family. I upload videos every week. So I have this part, then I'll cut out this other part. it out like this. Okay. So you can see what we have here. Then also cut out this part all the way down. Then I'll cut out the neck line. Okay. And our princess dart bustier is ready. Okay. See how well curved it is. By the time you join it, okay, you join it, you have the shoulder, or the you have the armhole, then you join this part and you have it there. Okay. Then for the back, you can use any dart of your choice for the back. Okay, what you do, by the time you have finished joining this part, you use it to cut the back part. Okay, then you add your dart, or you can, after cutting this the way it is, you place it at your back piece. After taking your zip allowance, you place it, then you just draw a line from the center, okay, from the center down to the end. You are not going to cut out this size because at the back we don't have the bust cup at the back, so your dart will just be straight all the way down, no curve. So you join it like that, just straight. Okay, so or you can use any other type of dart like the one I taught you in the basic bodice. Okay, so do check out that video because I'll be leaving the link in the description box below. Okay, so subscribe to my channel and do give this video a thumbs up. Okay, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. So just to show you how it will look, so I joined it, okay, using my stapler. Just to show you, can see how well curved the princess dart is, and you can see our armhole. Okay, so let me turn it to look as if we sewn it. Okay, so this is it. So you know, this is just on a paper. The beauty of it will come out when you transfer it on a fabric. Okay, so you can see a well curved princess dart bustier. So you can see it. Okay, so this is the princess dart we use on our African blouses. Okay, so I will be making a video on how to make the classic princess dart, okay, the one you can use on English wear or corporate wears. Okay, so that is why you should subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that when I make that video you would be notified. So thank you for watching and see you in my next video.